Are you using headphones?
No.
No, she should be fine.
Okay.
What up, Henry? What up, Romo?
Oh shit.
How's it going, people? Everybody check in. What's good?
Live chat. Hop out. Mm,
Karina, like your glasses.
Thank you.
You're
They're really.
welcome. Yeah, I really do.
Yay! Thank you.
That's why I like Masa. That's why I like. Well, George's not wearing glasses, so I can't like him right now. But I like Rudy because he's wearing glasses.
I think you said.
oh, hold on. I'll be back. Yeah.
I just wish I was a choco too, like you guys, and be able to
Nah,
see.
dog. No. What up, Alejandro? What up,
It's
Leo?
because
Fernando,
you're still in
Anna.
your 20s.
Accurate.
I hate having 20/20 vision.
No, you don't. It's just amazing. I wish I had 20/20 vision.
I hate
Get
being called a
get
falcon,
laser.
How fuck?
and I hate being called an eagle.
Oh shit! We gotta put this one in there. Hey, Romo, I'm definitely asking that question.
What's the question?
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
He says, besides everything, what's the worst thing about working with Angel? Don't answer it yet. Don't answer it yet. We're gonna ask that question.
Well, I can answer that right now. It's when I have to hit her up and
This
ask her.
question is not for you, Angel.
No, but I know what the answer is when I
Daisy.
text her and ask her what hair product she uses because so I can maintain my hair. Have you seen her? Karina has beautiful hair, so I just need to make sure I maintain the same way. Like, so she told me, look, you got to use this Pantene, but then she mixes it with Head and Shoulders, and that's why you have no flakes. That's why she's wearing a black shirt and she has no flakes. Top notch. Tell me, on point.
Impressive.
Exactly. Yep. So she told me that she mixes that Pantene with the Vesero Cinco from the 9-cent store, and the Head and Shoulders and top notch.
No, you go like way off the fucking rail. Like you just just dive in there, dog. I love it.
Listen, we got 12 minutes and counting.
No,
Well, I guess
listen, you got 12
down,
minutes.
right?
You got 12 minutes to do that. Carlos Rodriguez says Ban Bunny with the new look. Yeah, man. How you liking it? Everybody, thumbs up. Give a like to the video if you like Angel's hair.
Fuck, I'm about to thumbs
Where
down.
do you like the video?
What's up?
Listen,
What do you
haters
like
will
the
say it's
video?
not really my hair, but this is my hair.
Yeah, no.
Familias.
That's why he's been wearing a hat recently because he was letting it grow out.
Yeah, just letting it grow out. Exactly. I'm like Krillin. It's like Dragon Ball Z and was it the Boo saga when he comes back and he has hair,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, exactly. Same shit, dog.
that's exactly what happened with you.
Yeah, exactly what happened.
Oh, you're fucking idiot. Hey,
Fucking
listen,
lindo,
we got double the likes just because we said to like it for your hair. So they're digging your style, though. They're digging your style.
Yeah, shit. I'm telling you, listen.
The hair saucy as fuck.
Hey, someone says she adds fabuloso for the smell. That's fucking
Y'all ain't
comedy
shit,
right
man.
there. Shout out Romo. That was Romo. That was good.
Hey, Loki, though, I love the smell fabuloso. That's just my shit, dog. I
I
love
don't
that
know
shit.
about
That
that.
shit
I
That-
don't like it.
Word?
Gold room.
That's my shit. What? I love that smell, dog.
Fabuloso is
The
beautiful.
purple,
I
the
love
purple.
Listen, I can't do my
Shit,
my
dog.
dog, Mr. Clean, wrong. So I gotta go, Mr. Clean.
Yeah, because both these motherfuckers bald.
Nah, I don't was talking about that's him. Nah,
Yeah, listen.
shit, I got full set of
Yeah,
hair.
look at that.
Look at
dog.
Rudy. Doesn't Fabuloso remind you of fucking gold room, old school gold room?
Maybe that's what it is. I think so. Maybe.
Oh, that shit.
Maybe.
That's where it's at.
Maybe.
Oh
you
my
might be
God,
right,
Gold
dog.
room, dog.
Unconsciously.
Gold room
that's-
where it smells like fabuloso, a cheap tequila, and fucking barf.
Yep.
and Sopita.
And sopita on Sundays,
Oh, yeah,
dog.
the
Ooh.
sopitas on Sundays. That shit is correct.
Yep. You ever been to? Did you ever go to a gold room in the Golden Age? By
Me?
by Dodger Stadium. No.
No.
Man, that was a spot back in the
Oh.
days.
Oh, that shit was dangerous.
Yeah,
I
it
don't think
was.
she gets out of Linwood.
Accurate.
I don't. Actually, for a long time, I lived over by the SC area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't know
Oh
that.
yeah, didn't you mention you live close to the Jack in the Box?
Yeah, I lived on 25th and Normandy.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
25th and what's around there?
A gas station.
Adams.
That's before you get to the
Oh,
the
okay,
Toms
okay,
or
yeah.
the Tams by Jesse's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Carlos knows subs the gold room specials. Fuck yeah.
Damn,
Gold room
the,
specials,
the
$5
donut
special,
shops on the
baby.
corner.
That's tight. How long ago was that?
From 05 to 2012.
That's the
Oh,
week
no
before
shit.
she got evicted.
Stupid.
She got right now. She got to go all the way to Linwood.
Mhm.
How'd you get evicted? What did you do?
I didn't get evicted. I bought a house.
Everyone, she got
Right.
evicted.
Right.
Damn.
Oh, NXT Invasion? Damn, I'm kind of down for that. I've been wanting to see NXT.
Oh,
Ooh, what you drinking though?
Whiskey always.
Did you run a mile
Straight?
today?
Yes, you did.
I did. I sent a
Hell
screenshot. You
yeah.
ignored me.
Yes, you did.
Oh wait, that was today, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, I liked it. Never mind, I did. I did.
Yo,
like
shout out to Angel Dog. We went to play on Sunday, and I made my comeback finally. And we played a half because there was a lot of subs, so we subbed out, and I died. And then Angel, right after he finished playing, he went to go do his mile as soon as we were done playing. Shout
No
out to
shit.
Angel.
it.
It's impressive.
dog, I made my return on Sunday with Rooney, and so I was like, oh, you guys started off the game. I ran around the field 7 times. I did my mile, and then they subbed me in. I was done by then. I shouldn't have done that shit.
Jesse, yeah, man. Jesse, go room in Echo Park, bro. At least back in the days, that was it. You start off
Oh,
there, you
yeah,
finish
man.
up in Chachas. Amazing.
Yeah,
No,
that
you
shit
go
was-
there
Uh,
before the Dodger game. You then
Dino,
go to the
what-
Dodger game,
Uh-huh.
come back to
No,
go
no.
room, and
You
then
you,
go
you
back.
walk and you stop at shortstop, and then you walk some
Oh,
more.
yeah.
You end up in go room, and then around 11 o'clock you catch the Uber to Chachas. You know what I mean?
that sounds about right. Did you guys do Little Joy?
Nah,
Where everybody died?
no.
Yeah, that place was sketchy as fuck. I went
love
in there a
sketchy
couple
spots.
times, dog. I thought I was gonna die in there.
I love
I
sketches.
was
I
like, fuck.
love sketches.
I'll keep going back though, like a dumbass.
Yo, like that's go room. Go room for a while. Like every other week, like somebody got shanked, somebody got shot, somebody got shanked. Like, go
Yeah.
room.
My cousin got me with the mustache.
God damn, dog. That's gonna feel amazing. I'm about to loop you on TikTok, dog, just so we get some viewers on TikTok for us.
Hey, shout out my boy Diop.
Yup, go. Hey, that's not even in here. I need.
Dino's right there.
Oh, hey, Mingo, I need you to fucking. I need you
Oh,
to
is
change
that
it, though.
Mingo?
I need you to.
Dino, yeah.
I need you to change
Dino
that, dog.
1001. That's Mingo.
Yeah, let's report him. Let's report him.
Oh shit! I was about to tell him earlier when he said Dope Cup Angel. I'm like, oh yeah, my dog got it for me. Too bad he can't give us 5 stars, but you know.
Oh, Barragans?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
Barragans had the
reporting,
nacho.
but
Hey, that shit was funny.
Whoa.
I'm
Huh?
reporting Mingo for hate speech
Yeah, let's do that. Let's all do that, because fuck
or
that guy.
harassment or bullying.
Both.
Harassment and bullying.
Harassment. Or
Nah,
bullying.
see, I don't believe in bullying.
Nah, 'cause
I don't
hate
think
speech
that's a
is gonna
thing.
get 'em
So
banned,
everything
right?
else is okay.
You don't believe in bullying? Because you're a
Nah.
bully, that's why.
No, that's not true.
Dog.
Tell
Swear
him,
to
Angel,
God.
we're not bullies. We're dictators.
Exactly.
Angel looking
I learned
dictator
that- I
as
learned that
fuck,
from
dog. Me, huh?
Accurate.
Yo, you
Me too.
bugging
Listen, I
as
learned that
fuck.
from Rudy. I learned that from Rudy.
I'm just fucking opinionated. That's all it is, dog. I'm not a dictator. I'm
Your
just-
only opinion.
Exactly. But it's only an opinion.
Listen, hold on, wait. I can't fuck with this hair. God damn it.
I know, right?
You remind me of Elridge from Silicon Valley, dog. There it is. I knew something reminded me about you. That's you.
Look, you know, you need a hincha, dog. You need a hincha. One of those things you put in your hair so it stays back when you play soccer. What up, Adrian?
Yeah, this hair is fucking with me. Man, I need to go get a haircut. Look at this. It's like the bang keeps coming to the front. I can't do anything about it. Karina, how do you handle your bangs? Help me, please. Just trying to fix my bangs.
She a grown ass woman. She don't have bangs.
Hey, do we have any Asian friends in here that can tell me how to fix my bangs?
Wow, we're gonna go.
Dean, where you at?
Dean,
I was
oh yeah,
gonna say,
Dean got,
Dean.
Dean got them K-pop bangs. You're right. Dean got K-pop bangs.
Damn, rest
Oh,
in peace,
wow,
Walter Mercado, dog.
Hey,
Oh,
low-key,
you see
Angel
this
has
shit?
the same hair as Dean.
Yo, low key, the memes for Walter Mercado are fucking popping though. With that, but
I
you're
feel
gonna
like
see
that's
that coming.
shit.
You're gonna see that coming. I was fucking dying. I mean, rest in peace. But
I didn't find that funny.
I thought. it
Hey,
was
low
hilarious.
key,
I
I didn't
love
even
that
know he
shit.
was that old.
I have a dark humor, but that one to me was not funny.
The fucking mean? That was hilarious. Con mucho
Because
amor,
that's
you couldn't
too
see it?
obvious of a joke.
I thought it was funny. What's up?
That's too obvious of a joke.
I'm,
¿Qué nos va a desear el amor?
yeah, exactly. Well, Angel, because Angel's.
And then fuck him because he
Romeo
always used to
Santos.
have he always used to do PCs at the end. That shit used to piss me off. I used to watch the whole shit.
That's
I
how
had-
it works.
I'd go through-
Derek
I had go
goes
through-
first.
Why? Why is
That's
why is
what we
Pisces
do.
out? Oh, I got it. Save the best for last. Gotcha.
We
Makes
got
sense.
trash.
Got trash. Leo
Save the
season
best for last.
all year
Nah,
long, though.
save the best for
You
last.
guys are my favorite.
Mira.
Oh,
Pisces
that's
in general, not you. Just kidding. I love you.
Oh man. Yo, George, what about them power memes?
Oh, dog.
with Tasha.
Oh my god, dog! The internet's a piece
The
of shit.
internet's
I
a piece
can't
of
fuck
shit,
with
man.
the internet. God, hey,
Internet's
did you
a
see the
piece
last
of shit.
episode yesterday?
Yeah, I did see the last episode.
Oh,
You guys into Power? Any guys? Oh,
Nah.
Angel said, "Fuck y'all, huh?" You not into Power?
Josh
No?
has been counting his hair.
Yeah, for real. I got mad. He's back.
Not bad. I had to go fix my hair really quick. You know?
So stupid. I fucking hate you. I love you. I hate you. Hey, how's Scott? Scott any good in playing?
Ooh, he
Who's a
nice though.
baller.
Yeah?
He straight up best
He's
player
really
on that
good.
field. Yep.
Because he was talking about they pay him $250,000 to play every year or some shit like that.
Listen, he played one game, half of a half. Well, no, half. He played the second half. My bad, a full half. And it was with the. Listen, I don't know if any of the people that came in the second half are here other than him, but with the B squad, he got promoted to the A squad.
Yeah.
If he shows up, if
Oh.
he shows up.
You guys can afford him?
What's that?
You guys can afford him?
Nah. Listen, me va a pagar con cuerpo.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
It's yeah, I lost it. I had it and I lost
Hey,
it.
that's
I don't know.
accurate. Shout out to Scott though, for reminding me when I told I was on Twitter and there was like a minute someone posted it that Walter Mercado had died. Angel almost cried. Swear, this is accurate as
Dog,
fuck.
I'm
His
telling you, dog,
reaction was
I was like, damn, it's my dog.
Hey, what show used to come out? What was it? What show was it?
Dog, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Las noticias.
Yo, dog, he was in
Yeah,
Noticias.
Oh, was it
34?
Noticias? I swear to
Yeah,
God, it was
yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
At the end, y mucho.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing
Lord.
him. I just didn't remember what show it was. I thought it was in a show. I couldn't remember what it was.
Primer impacto.
It was okay.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
that's what I thought it was.
there
That's what I thought it was. Cool.
Damn, with my girlfriend.
Hey
Mirka?
George,
Mirka?
your agent Jeremy wants you out of his team. Apparently, he wants us to take
That's
him.
because he knows my talent. He says that they're holding me back.
Hey, George,
and I appreciate that.
hold
What
on,
up?
hold up. I heard he ducked again.
Yeah, it's
I ducked.
I heard he ducked twice.
George can't jump to
The
ahead of
problem is
ball.
that I jumped and I should
And they
have.
put their head down.
Nah, I ducked. I jumped, and I'm not the same person I am. So I'm running these stupid miles one a day. And my problem is that since I started running, I eat more and I drink more because I tell
Oh,
myself,
yeah,
I'm gonna run later. So it's holding me back. So I need to figure something out. I need to find a back. Like right now, I'm drinking a Jack and Coke just because I ran a mile today. I deserve it.
Yeah, that
Damn.
makes sense. It's all about balance.
At least mix it with like soda water or something, so you can feel a little bit healthy.
Coke Zero.
I should have said
Coke
Jack-
Zero. Coke Zero.
Yeah, that's true.
Coke
There you
Zero.
go, Coke Zero. There you go. Diet Coke. Yeah, Diet Coke. I'm not gonna go there. Never mind. I
When
like
he
my
says that I
favorite-
can't control. That's actually my emotions. Can't control my emotions. That's what he means.
Damn, Rooney's talking shit too, Georgia. You can't control the ball either.
But I mean,
Bitch,
the accurate
just listen to
though.
what the fuck I said.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
He said can't control my. He's talking about my emotions. Can't control my.
Oh, okay.
emotions.
Okay.
About the ball.
Sorry.
La
I know,
Flamingo.
because I seen you control the ball, dog. I know you're good. I
Appreciate
believe you.
that. I appreciate that.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that as that. Mingo's talking about. Let's talk about the ass whooping conversation we had earlier. I would, but my mom might catch a case, so I can't
Yeah,
talk
it's
about
like
it.
as
out
fuck.
loud,
My,
you know what I mean?
my mom watches. I don't know if she's watching right now.
Mom might catch a case
Which has been conversation?
on the chat. You weren't.
Fuck, I missed it.
Yeah, you
I
missed
was
it.
not. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you weren't there. You've been in my. But yeah, man, I can't talk about it. Mom probably catch a case. We can't do that. Can't do that at all. Hey, Karina, you ready? We're gonna grill you today.
I'm ready.
We're gonna grill you.
I don't know.
Please,
We're gonna grill you today, dog.
please.
We're
You're
gonna.
an art-
I have a.
You're
we
an
have a
art
question
jungle
for
now.
you.
This is it.
We gotta.
Yeah.
We're gonna treat you the way you treat the FO.
That's exactly what I was gonna get to. Yeah.
Or the way she treats any other ECB member.
No, you
George,
have no fucking idea.
George.
This is dog. This is what I've been waiting for. Y'all let me give me 2 minutes.
No, she's gonna. We're all gonna get banned. Watch. We're all gonna
Yeah,
receive
this-
bans.
that's what I like to
We're all gonna receive bans.
And the FO. Nah, we got some good questions for Karina that I'm gonna.
Did you see the one on in
the inbox?
Yeah. All right, for sure. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm nervous.
Tight.
Better be ready.
All right, boys.
Can I go grab another drink?
You want to?
Yeah. Fuck it. Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you need it.
Go for it.
God.
Take a shot on air.
Huh?
Take a shot on air.
I was drinking it on the rocks though.
Drink on the rocks. Don't let George. Listen, don't be like George. Sorry, keep your seeing glasses and not sunglasses, because that's when it goes downhill when you put the sunglasses on. Just keep those on. No shots.
I'm trying to be like Jeremy.
Don't be like Jeremy either.
Nope.
Don't be like
No.
Jeremy either. Nah, nope.
All right,
And peach Karina tax evasion.
shit.
You have some tax questions.
Do you have some text questions? All right, let's wait for Karina to come back and then we start the show. Hang on, it's underscore, dog. We all know it's underscore. Yeah, I shouldn't have pointed that out online on air. I should DM'd you that, George. I shouldn't have said that online.
Shit.
My bad, though. All right, hang in with us. Karina's getting another drink because we all know she likes to drink. She's gonna come back and hear that. She's gonna fuck me up. And then we'll get started real quick. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's post Galaxy week?
Chilling. I had a good victory in fantasy football this week.
Oh, let's not. No.
Hey, my homie Jesse Concepcion shot me a DM on my personal account saying that his TL works at Gold Room.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, the new one or the old one?
Yeah, because
I don't
one
know, I
of
just asked
them.
him.
Because one of
She probably made the soup. Shout out her.
yeah.
Bro,
Hey, so the
I
under-
could definitely help you in foot, dog. Don't trip.
No, psych as fuck, dog.
It's been a good week. This been a good weekend for me.
All right,
20
boys.
wins.
Let's get started.
You know what I mean? We're still fucking up big, bro. I think the score's gonna be.
Yo, what up? And welcome to another episode of Straight from the Stands, an unapologetic, unofficial LA Galaxy podcast, hosted by 4 Mile supporters who bring you their thoughts and views on everything related to LA Galaxy, straight from the stands. I am your co-host Smarts, alongside the always angry Angel, his counterpart level-headed George, and the man with the facts, Masa. This is Straight from the Stands.
Good evening. How's it going, fellas and lady?
What it do, baby?
What is up?
If you're not on YouTube, then you can't see this, but we got the presence of the president, Karina, with us today.
Mhm.
Hi, Karina. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Also, Justin Bieber is here.
Also, if you're not on YouTube,
Oh. See?
wow.
Baby. See, tell me, I got you.
God damn.
Straight into it, Angel singing. But you're missing
Hell
out
yeah,
on his
dog.
new look. He has this interesting new look. Listen, Angel, but I'll say this: you're a handsome man because bald or
Thanks, appreciate it.
or with that new look. I mean, it works for you. It just really works
Thanks,
for
man.
you. Yeah. No, you got this
Yeah,
going on.
I can't confirm that because of my new hair. I'm doing a photo shoot on Saturday. So
Oh,
listen,
and that's what
Calvin
you're going
Klein. Calvin Klein reached out. Hugo Boss is gonna hook me up with some good shit. So I'm there. Move over, David Beckham.
with?
Angel's here.
Shit.
Wow.
Chill. Chris Klein couldn't reach out to you if his life depended on it.
Actually, accurate. George, how you doing?
Chilling. I just capped off my weekend. Doing pretty good. I'm starting to run. I feel healthy as fuck, and I'm
Yeah.
drinking a Jack and Coke.
Yeah, I heard you run a mile and then have 5 pupusas and some tacos to go along with it.
Dog, so stupid. I don't know who has baby showers on Sundays. Stacy's family, and then they had all types of food. I drank 4 beers. I fucking killed pupusas and tacos at the same time. So stupid. All because I thought because I ran a mile. I thought it was okay. I need to learn about balance in my life.
Right? Masa, how you doing? How's the leaf treating you?
Talking about balance in life, dog. I've been watching nothing but kung fu flicks, and those shits are legit.
Hell
dog.
yeah,
Ooh,
that's tight.
Wu-Tang,
Kung
that's
Fu?
tight.
What you been watching?
Yes.
What you been watching? Anything good?
I just killed today for like the millionth time because like my favorite movie, The Drunken Master,
Oh yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Ooh,
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
legit.
Yeah, that's
The
old
Legend
school
of the
too.
Drunken Master. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good shit right there.
That's just
Mhm.
tight.
Yeah, that's
But I've been watching a bunch of kung fu flicks actually, and my kid is watching them with me too, and he's trying to square up. That shit is jokes.
That's tight as fuck.
Yeah. What? Wait until he punches you in the nuts.
You right? Whoa! I just want to.
Ooh,
That's gonna be
that foot's
amazing.
hit- That foot's hit me everywhere already, dog.
Talking about
Shit
that,
hurts,
yeah.
low-key.
Nate
pop- I
don't
popped
wanna
the
look like
shit
a
at
bitch.
me.
My bad, Maddie.
Nate popped the shit at me yesterday, and we were fighting, and he just comes out of nowhere and gives me one of those side kicks that he does. Cause I don't know if you know. Well, obviously you guys know he does taekwondo, right? So yeah, he just swung right at me and takam.
Right.
Like luckily I already had kids, and I told him, good thing you don't want any more brothers. Like, what you mean? I want another brother. I'm like, psych us, fuck.
Hit me again.
Hit me again.
Ah!
Hit me again. Hit me again.
You're stupid as
Oh
fuck.
man, yeah.
Dope,
And
man.
that's when you went from Justin Bieber to fucking Ellen DeGeneres.
Damn,
I
Rudy, you're a
love
piece
it.
of shit.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, as I mentioned, we have Karina here. We got a shit ton of things to talk about with Karina. We're gonna grill her a little bit on her Trump tactics when it comes to ACB. Not fucking with you.
Or Barack
Make it
Obama,
really-
depending if you were Republican or Democrat. This is not a political
No,
podcast.
at all. We got Trump in the show, but not at all. But here, if you guys are not familiar with Karina, weird one. But why don't you break it down? Tell us a little bit about you as it relates to ACB and the Galaxy.
¿Quién tú eres?
About me and really how I relate to the galaxy.
Yeah, like what's your spiel? Like how long you been with us? You know, everything you do for us. As when I say us, I mean ACB.
If I don't know who you were, Karina, tell us who you are. What do you do? How'd you get into it? Everything.
Okay, so I'm the current ACB president. It's
Boo.
my second year as president.
Impeach.
That's fine.
Show me the servers.
I was already. I was.
Show me the emails.
Cállate, hombre.
God.
Cállate, Ángel. You'll get your segment full chill. I've been on the board since 2015, and then I've been with ACB since 2011, 2012. My family and I used to come to games all the time, and my husband liked the energy there, and I was like, nah, we have a 5-year-old, like we really shouldn't go there, but we went
Fuck,
there.
I'm doing this wrong.
Monday?
No, sorry, my bad.
Angel.
So
He said then he's
we
doing it
made our
wrong.
way over there, and then we had one game with ACB with actually it wasn't our first game, but after 2011 we played RSL in the playoffs, and after that I was like, yeah, there's no going back. This
It's
is
over.
this is my home. So we stuck around. We got season tickets with ACB in 2012, and then I became involved with like the leadership people, and like, you know, I started helping in ways I could. 2014, I got nominated for leadership, and then I've been on the board since.
That's
Who
dope.
nominated you?
Vanessa, Lee, I don't remember who else. It was a long time ago.
That's dope, though, man. I mean, yeah, I have definitely appreciation for you and what you've done with it for ACB and just kind of restructuring what leadership looks like. So, you know, and we'll get into that a little bit more. So here's a question. You mentioned Allison at 5 years old. Like that's when she kind of, you know, came around with ACB, and now she's full grown. Has she changed at all when it comes to like ACB? Does she still enjoy it as much?
Like from the time she was 5 to maybe 10, she was like all about it. Like, let's go to games. Yeah, you know, every single game. For a little bit, I think like maybe 2 years ago, she was a little bit like, no, I don't want to go. I'll stay home. Right now, she goes with me to every game. She's my little sidekick right now. She's at that age where she wants to do everything with mom, so
Yeah.
she's
Cool.
all about it. You guys will see her at the games. She's always fucking with me.
Dope. And you said you were voted into, or you elected into leadership in 2014.
Wait, were you
The
really?
nominations took place at the end of 2014 for board members in 2015 to come in.
And then you've been the president for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
How's that? Talk to me a little bit about being president and all the bullshit we deal with.
It's a little stressful to me. Like, being president is not like, oh, I'm above everyone. It's more of like, stop that.
Not from you?
What?
No.
Depends on who you ask. You know,
No.
depending on what side of the coin you're on.
Totally
Okay.
fucking around.
Okay, but sometimes, you know, sometimes I have my little parts. For the most part, I take it more as
Sometimes.
accountability.
No, for sure.
So
Sorry.
what's your excuse, Angel? That's you all the time.
Oh,
Listen, but that's
clap back.
different. Though, you know?
clap back,
Yeah,
clap
that's
back. No,
different.
so, look,
When you have
listen.
this type of hair, you could get away with a lot of shit.
Karina, how do you feel being in power above men?
Oh, listen, she's gonna.
And to me, it's not about power. I think it's more of accountability. Like,
Uh-huh.
I want to make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, not so much like, oh, you know.
So are
I'm
you
above
saying that
men. It's not
men
even like
can't
that.
get shit done?
I'm not saying that. We just haven't had a man who got shit done.
Because that's accurate.
We can't get shit done.
It
We
can
can't
be.
get
It
shit done.
can be.
No, but back to the original question. Like, you know, as your term is coming up, is that accurate?
That's accurate.
What's
One more month.
what's
4 more weeks.
what's something you're gonna take away for you and feeling real proud that you accomplished as ACB president?
That usually
Unity.
being a dictator, she's gonna be back next year.
Unity. Unity. Shut up, Angel.
So
Um,
my hold on, my bad, Karina. So after 2 years, you can't be on the board anymore. You can't
No.
run for the same position.
you can. You're actually I'll get back to the structure of how the board works,
Mhm.
but my term is up.
Okay.
So I can, if I'm nominated and I'm elected, I can run for an additional 2 years.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
Uh,
So
yeah.
the way the board is currently structured right now is that we have 7 seats, um, 4 on one term and 3 on another. Why are we laughing?
Karina's on campaign.
so if anyone else wants to come on straight from the stands, this is your outlet. We're like Fox News.
No, that's not what it's
You guys
about,
are
man.
basically sponsoring me right now.
This is not what
You're
it's about, man.
sponsoring the shit out
Is
of
this
me.
hold on? Is this
It
Fox
don't
the
News-
make
official,
sense why she's on now.
Fox at
Karina,
night. Fox at night
is
does
this
this.
the official ACB podcast?
Yeah, exactly. You're
Hell
entertaining.
yeah.
No.
No,
Let's try to stay on topic. Let's stay
You
on
got
topic.
my
Fuck
vote.
it.
You got my
Encourage
vote.
other
Fuck
people to
Antonio.
do it.
Listen, let's stay on topic. Again, go back to what you feel like is the biggest accomplishment or something you're really proud of over the last 2 years as president.
Unity with other supporter groups, and
Unity.
unity with other supporter groups, and embracing new members.
Yeah,
I feel like we really grew over the last 2 years.
yeah, for sure. And I think this year was big for us too. I really liked everything that happened this year with a lot of new members, kind of stepping up and really being involved with everything we do. So, for sure, I mean, I could agree with that. I think it's obvious to anybody who's been around for long enough to see some of the changes that are implemented. That's dope as fuck.
And I give a lot of credit to Angel because as much as I hate
Don't.
to,
Oh,
I
you
give
are
Listen,
fucking
respect
up.
to
listen.
people.
He's
And
in
like he
a
pushes away games and like
he's in
viewing
a small
parties and
frame
shit.
today. His head's not gonna fit. His head's not gonna fit in a small frame today. You got to back off on the compliments.
Listen, I need
know.
I got my
So
perm done, so the way I make sure that I fit in school. You were saying though, Karina, I was listening to you. You were saying
I was done.
about Angel?
I was done.
God damn it. So I had the structure of how I wanted to go this talk to go, and now it kind of feels weird because of this campaign comment.
Let me ask all the questions.
No, not yet. We'll get to that. But let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about memberships because memberships are coming up, or they're up now.
Go buy your memberships, yeah.
But let's talk about why it's important for ACB first, and then we go into talking about what's in it for you for getting a membership. But let's talk about why it's important for ACB to have memberships and why we're structured in this way.
Sure. So ACB is registered with the state as a nonprofit organization. With the structure of the nonprofit, we're supposed to have most of our income come in from members. So the idea is to have as many members possible who are active and are purposely buying from ACB, like people who are always buying tickets from us, merchandise. That way, the money that comes in from them is technically members' money.
Right.
I know that in the past, when it was first structured with like members versus non-members, it was very divisive. Like, you're either a non-paid member or you're not. You can either come to meetings or not. So that's kind of like where I felt like, well, we kind of have to sell it to people before we're like, oh, give us your money. So I think we've been really good about including everyone and being inclusive with everyone to meetings, picnics, even our fucking Facebook page, like getting people to become active before we're like, pay up your dues,
Yeah.
So I think the main purpose of like the whole paid membership is to have our members be paid members, so that most of our money coming in is from our paid members. Let me see.
And it can, just for everybody who's not in the loop and doesn't understand, the money that we collect from memberships, where does that then get distributed to?
My trips, all my away trips. Why do you think I travel so much this year? ACB money.
Angel,
Fight
shut
me.
the fuck up. You can't even go to home games.
I said away
That
games,
goes
right?
to everything to like we'll have beer at the tailgate, we'll have pizza at the tailgate, Tifo, our Christmas party, which is really expensive.
Mhm.
What else?
Well, even at that, right?
Stuff we raffle.
Even at that, do you mind sharing, some of the cost that's for tifo? Because I know a lot of people like the tifo, and they're very opinionated about tifo. Um,
The average TIFO costs us about $1,000.
right?
Per tifo?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
Wow.
have to buy
And
like
that's a little smaller, and we're not talking about like some of the bigger ones that we've done.
Yep.
no, it's because we have to. Fucking Carson, supposedly, according to the front office, we have a new fire chief or some shit, and we're supposed to use fire retardant material, which is really expensive. So we have to buy this material, we have to buy paint, we have to buy supplies. So the average TIFO costs about $1,000. So
Oh.
everyone's always like, well, where does my money go? Like each TIFO is really expensive. That's
Yeah.
probably where most of our money goes.
Not to mention, like when we do the confetti, the confetti itself is fucking crack prices too.
Yep.
No shit, that's really expensive.
Yeah, that shit's really. People think it's not a big deal, but no, those fucking confettis are crack prices. And then when we do all the other stuff, that goes along with it, like whether it's the displays, just the basic plastics, all that stuff goes there. That doesn't. We don't just shit that money. It comes from somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's the food from tailgates. There's like, whenever we have the food or we have the beers, like all that comes out of that fund as well. So yeah.
Well, we did the last home game. We did streamers for all of GA, and we asked for a lot of people to bring streamers, and I think we spent like $700 on streamers. So it's stuff that we're happy to put on the table, but at the same time, like the money that you guys put into the group really goes back to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
think
see me
that-
supporting 90+ minutes in the stands, when I'm away from home. So
To add to that, Jose Gonzalez makes a good point, saying it's nice to know. Me personally, I've been an ACB as long as probably you have, or then to me this is news to me. Probably because I don't go out there and seek this information,
Yeah.
but it's good to know. It really, you now could bring in more people and be like, hey, you like the experience? Help us out, get the memberships, and you get perks too.
Yeah. And I think one of the big reasons why I wanted Karina in the show today was to kind of get that out. Because listen, if George didn't know, and George has been a member almost a decade. Like, it's stuff that
with or without a membership.
Listen, it's stuff that
I am a member of the ACB.
He
If
is.
you guys want to,
it's stuff that a lot of people don't know, right? And it's because maybe we take it for granted because we know the ins and outs, but people don't understand how expensive some of this shit is, right? And a lot of it is, again, right, it's something that the leadership decides to put money in forth, but it's money that all of us are helping to collect, right? Whether it's like buying a T-shirt, buying a ticket, buying your membership, like all that is the fund and the capital to actually be able to pull some of this shit off. So
And then a lot of time, I'm sorry, I don't mean
Go
to
for
cut
it.
you
No,
off,
go
but
for it.
one of my favorite things to do with leadership is charities and community outreach drives.
Yep.
And this year we've done a lot more than we have in the previous years. And then every time we host a drive, we also donate a few $100s to the organization that we're working with. So it's not just ACB. Like we're actually trying to help people as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and listen, and when it comes to that, this year too, when it came to charities, I remember like the school drive, when we had the school supply drive. Jesus Christ, like we had bags of full of stuff. So, yeah, you guys help out too. You know what I mean? And just know that that's part of what being a paid membership comes with. So, again, appreciate that. Let's talk a little bit about what. At least for this year, for 2020, what are some of the perks that we're getting for getting a membership this year?
yeah. What am I getting? I want to know.
I
Personally,
haven't paid yet, so I want to know what I
you're
can
paying
opt
in
in
for?
for if I decide.
Can I
If
get
I decide.
alcohol?
Don't get me started, Angel. This 2020 membership is.
Can I still go to Baltimore?
Oh my!
I already told you. Mijo, pórtate bien.
It's the hair. You know what? It's getting a little hot. Here.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Sorry, y'all. Got a little hot and itchy. My bad, yo.
Okay, so this year's or next year's membership comes with it's $25. It comes with a T-shirt, a tumbler. The first few people that buy membership come with a pin. Yours comes with the pin because you were the very first one. And then
Hell yeah!
this comes
That's so
throughout the year.
funny.
So you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen, like, if anybody that's bought stuff on our website, you'll see like there's a membership shop and a regular shop. And the membership shop usually comes with like $2
Shit, let
off
me get my
meal
shit now.
tickets. Seriously, $10 off like your trip to San Jose on the bus. Plus
Hell yeah.
shit you already get with your membership. So it basically pays for itself. And again, we're just trying to get as many people to commit to the membership so that the membership money that comes in or the membership purchases that come in is from our members and it falls within our state nonprofit organization category or whatnot.
Cool.
The chat room is asking if the Jeremy package is a real thing or is it just a myth?
Who's asking you that? Is that Giselle?
No, no. It's actually
Oh.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Jeremy.
is Jeremy
Hey, you gotta,
calling
you
people
gotta
out.
say
But
some names, stupid.
So earlier this week, we posted the whole membership thing, and I joked with Jeremy about, yeah, yours comes with a shot and sunglasses. So I'll see what I can do. I'll probably order like 100 sunglasses and get a few bottles of whiskey, and then
First
we'll
purchasers, right?
I'm sorry,
The first people to
you have to
purchase
opt in for the Jeremy package.
you opt in.
Uh,
It's
I
a
opt in.
I just want
I
bunny
opt in.
ears. Can I get some bunny ears?
Oh wow, we're doing. We
I
got the Bad
I
Bunny
lost my
package.
bunny ears. Yeah, I think I might be back next year because
No,
Nicky Jam valió verga with his new album. So
Can I
I
get
think
tacos?
listen.
Alejandro Gonzalez,
I just
you
want to
do
see
not
what I
have
can
to
get.
be a season ticket
There you go.
holder to be eligible for the ACB membership. No,
Uh,
it's whomever would like to obtain it.
and for everybody who's not in the chat and did not see that, Alejandro asked if you have to be a season ticket holder to be a member, a ACB member, and Karina just answered that. Nope, those two things are not tied by the hip. You could be a season ticket holder and a member, or you could be a member and not a season ticket holder.
can
What
I
is
add
the
something to that
Houston
though?
Adrian?
Just really quick to that. One, Alejandro, I know this is not for you specifically because I don't know if you're a season ticket member or not, but I really do highly encourage people that are here that are listening to this. If you don't have season tickets in general, and you go to ACB frequently, I don't understand why you don't have your tickets. It's probably cheaper to get season ticket membership than pay for individual tickets. On top of that, you can do payment plan and shoot me that referral as
Hmm.
Angel Figueroa, so I
So
can also get hooked up for additional shit. Listen, go get your shit though. Legit, fine. Don't put me on it. Just I really do encourage you guys to go get your season tickets. It's gonna be cheaper. It's honestly the cheapest shit that you can do. It's the cheapest sporting event you can go to in LA. It's
And
cheaper than going to fucking Disneyland.
except for Clippers, of course.
I said the Clippers. There you go.
The Clippers are $2 tickets.
But you know what?
Do baby.
With that being said, though, there is that reward program for people referring for season tickets. So if you know somebody who's gonna get season tickets, make sure they refer you. You get like, listen, I don't have it up, but we will
I
post a
believe you
link at
get
one
like
point.
platinum seats.
Yeah, there's
when I've
different
known you get
tiers.
some platinum seats for cool.
There's different tiers. I think if you get like 7, they'll pay for your away trip or some shit like that. So if you know people that are already gonna get season tickets, make sure you get that referral. It's free shit.
And
And if
another,
you don't like Angel's hair and you want to say that I referred you, like I told you on this,
what hair? I have no
you
hair.
know,
What you talking about?
let Alex know.
What hair? What hair? I have no hair.
Romo asked if you're banned, can you still buy ACB membership? Asking for Angel. Yes. Yes.
Oh, all right, cool. Because I'm in the process of doing that right now. You see, like right now, live on YouTube. Tube. I'm out here buying ACB memberships.
Put your credit card out information there too. That'd be great.
Let me see.
Listen,
That'd be great.
right there.
There you go.
It
Phrase
says Angel City Brigade on it.
No, it doesn't have that.
No, another thing though, just really quick about season ticket memberships, we do take that into account when we decide how we're gonna distribute certain tickets
There you
and,
go. That's what I'm
and stuff
talking
in general because we do things based on tiers. People don't understand that we only get certain allotments for certain games, so certain things are based on tiers, and we take that into consideration if you are a season ticket member and on top of that an ACB member. So there's again just things to consider.
Are you comfortable talking about that? Are you guys comfortable talking about like how the ticket allocation was handled?
Yes.
Cool.
So basically, I handpicked everybody who got to go.
Shut the fuck up. You like barely got a ticket, George.
No, hey, but that's dope for people to know, though. That's actually pretty dope for people to know, so they don't think like, oh, just
Yeah,
because we
the
know each
homies,
other, it's something that I automatically get. I
You
was
know,
one of the last
there's
to get ticket.
There's
Yep.
a few people that I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Bruce. It's like, hey, what about this person? I'm like, dude, that person's cool as shit, but she doesn't do shit for the board, so no.
Oh, can you say a name?
No.
No, we're not saying that.
Georgia
No,
Pimentella.
just, you know,
Georgia Pimentella.
Georgia Pimentella.
Georgia. No, just, you know.
Jar Jar.
I try to be fair, believe it or not. I try to be fair. And, you know, we go based on, like, we get it. Like, not everybody can afford season tickets, but if there's people that have like mini packs and come to most games, whether they have season tickets or they fucking buy last minute from ACB, but they're like paid members, actively helping with TIFO, actively coming to G2 games,
Helping out
Me.
charity.
helping out charity,
Yeah. Away
just
travel. Away
away
travel
travel,
was a
just
big one for
Li-
us.
act,
Yeah,
yeah,
that we
just
pay
active
attention
with
to a
the
lot of
like.
shit. A lot of shit.
And you know what? One of the things that like we really looked into this past time for playoff tickets was like how active are they in the stands? And my thing is like you can fall into every fucking category, but if you wander the stadium fucking drinking and taking selfies, we're not gonna pick you. I was trying to think of the nicest way possible to say that, but
No.
no,
No, fuck that. I say that shit.
fuck
No,
you.
I don't give a fuck. The point of going to certain games is to support the team, especially when you have X amount of tickets, right? If we're going for a mission and that's support a team, 90 plus minutes. If no, not for you to be walking around and fucking wandering the stadium. And we pay attention to that shit. There's
Yeah,
a lot of things, which is what we've said this. I've been saying this since last year on the podcast. We pay attention to all these shits, how active people are, how much you do
yeah,
certain things. And look, I'm glad Karina is here to say this. Rudy, now you're part of leadership. You've seen how we do this shit fair as fuck.
Yep.
yeah.
Again, you guys are proof. Georgia was literally on the brink of not getting a fucking ticket.
Yep.
So what does that tell you?
Yeah, and if it
And
was,
Honda too. I mean,
yep. Listen, if it wasn't clear, we're definitely talking about the LAFC away matches. Those are the matches that are really
What fucking
high
selfie did
demand.
I take? Now that I'm putting two and two together, who took so?
what did you say?
Karina, there, I got my ACB membership finished.
uh,
Can I go to
Posted
Baltimore
in the
now?
morning. Yes, you can go to Baltimore.
so we definitely took for the LAFC matches, which were the highest requested. We only got a small allotment, so we definitely took that in consideration. ACB membership, TIFA help, charity help, active in the stands, away travel, and that's how we did it. We thought that was the most fair way to distribute those tickets, especially because there was such
Yeah.
a small amount. And to be fair though, like it showed in the stands because I think the stands were rocking for those away games. So you want to be
For the
considered.
future, if anybody sends us the fucking DM asking how we're gonna lottery our tickets, I'm gonna fucking block you.
Just
We
no,
don't
no.
fucking lottery our tickets. We do it based on
Merit.
how much work you put
Merit,
in. Exactly, merit.
Yep.
So, I
Is
know
there
that,
something against lottering tickets?
yes, I am against lottering tickets. That's fucking lazy for people that elect or not elect their leadership. And it just fucking, randomly distribute.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Listen.
Just asking.
Listen. We.
Rudy, you seem to my anger the day of.
Listen. If you have any doubts on or any concerns on the way we do it, just look at the stands when we do those away trips. And
Yeah.
those away trips, everyone in the stands is there for one reason: to support the Galaxy and support the way we do. And I think that's been, top notch every single away game at the stank. So, it shows that. Dope. Here, let's get into one more thing with when it comes to what ACB is, and that's nominations and elections. Especially because
Just
Romo's out
really
here.
quick back,
Oh,
just
go for
going
it.
back on those. Wow, Tony Reyes. I can't even. Good for you if the lottery system works for you. I lost my train
Whose
of
system?
thought there. Lottery. Tony Reyes said lottery is awesome.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, circling back to the whole like the way tickets are distributed, like if you feel like you're actively bringing stuff to our charities, helping with TIFO, you're an ACB paid member, etc., etc.
G2.
If G2 games, if you feel like you're part of that and like you weren't picked for these games, like let us know. Hit us up, let us know. You can DM us privately, you can DM us individually, you can email us and let us know like, hey, I did this, and that, like that's not fair, blah blah blah, and then we'll consider it for the future because we really try to be fair. We really try to be fair. I have a torn ACL right now, so after rehab I'm down. For what?
To be with us.
Try to ignore the. You get lost in the thing.
In the
It's
chat.
hard. Yeah.
Cool. Let's move on to the nominations and election process. You mentioned before on what the terms, what the terms are, like how long the terms are. So let's touch into that. How does one nomination, and two, let's talk about the actual the election process and the duties, how they get distributed, and all that.
Sure. Actually, let's talk about the terms first. We're doing a
Okay.
little bit backwards. The terms are for 2 years. Of course, they are based on volunteer work. So 2 years means that you're locked in for 2 years unless
You
you're not
fuck up.
fulfilling your duties. And then if you choose to forfeit or leave for whatever reason, we get that it's voluntary, and sometimes personal things come up. So if 2 years is something you cannot do, then that's fine. 2 years means you're locked in. Um, we have seven seats on the board, so we have like a 3-and-2 format. So right now, four seats are up for re-election, and we're having one forfeited. So as of December 13th, we have 5 seats available for election.
I see 5 of us on here.
Stupid.
Straight from the leadership. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, there you go.
I'm trying to think, who am I missing?
No, nope. No, you're missing nobody. No,
Let's
you're good.
not go
Continue.
there.
Yeah, let's carry on.
Yeah, so again, it's based on volunteer work. One of my biggest things since I've been president is holding people accountable to their roles and duties, because we have people that genuinely care about ACB, people that genuinely want to put in work with or without the title, people that continuously put in the work with or without the title. So I'm big on like not having a seat based on I'm on the board. I'm technically on the board. We have quarterly reviews, which we implemented last year to make sure that everybody's fulfilling their roles. So again, we have 5 seats open as of December 13th.
And
Damn. So are my chances looking good?
Did you just get your membership?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Ah, yes.
all right. So you did mention we have 5 seats open, or they will be open December 13th. What does that nomination look like? How does somebody who's interested in being on the board, who feels like they could fulfill a role, get nominated?
Okay, so the way that we're doing it now is
Hold on,
you-
Karina. I need to officially announce my candidacy for presidency with this picture.
You interrupt her for that. Okay.
dude, you're like the Cory Booker of this election. You need to stop.
Is it because of the head?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. All right, let's go.
I think Rudy's like Biden. I'm obviously Elizabeth Warren.
Let's
you're
go.
you're Cory Booker.
All right.
All right,
Back to
so
nominations.
nomination and election process. I think for the most part, most people are
Sorry, my bad. Go.
are on our Facebook page, and are aware that membership is up and going. For people that have actively or that have purchased 2020 membership, on Friday
Me.
you guys are gonna receive. Yes, you, George.
Me.
Shining star. Let me get you a gold star for George, for Angel.
Everyone
George.
press one. I'm on my way to
Masatuno.
leadership.
I'm sorry.
Put one. No, you stay out of this. I'm talking to my family here. Galaxy family. Galaxy family, show me a number one on the group chat, and then I'll make my way into leadership.
You make your way into leadership. Okay. Sorry, Karina.
So
Go.
you guys will receive an email with people who are eligible for nominations for the board. Let's see.
I just
It'll come
officially
with a
announced
link.
on Instagram my candidacy for president.
I'm done.
Thank you, Vic. I really appreciate your one. I would take that into consideration.
Let me go
You
put
guys
it
are gonna
on.
receive a link
One.
for a Google sheet. If you guys feel like someone on that list is worth nominating for the board, and then once people are nominated, they'll be reached out to and be like, "Hey, you've been nominated. Do you accept or decline?" I actually nominated Rudy today, and I accepted for Rudy
Right.
because I'm a dictator.
Karina, can I ask you to look into the group chat and look at all those ones, the people I've spoken?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Dictatorship. I told
Everyone,
you.
let Karina
Wait,
know what
so
one.
we have to get re-nominated, right?
You do have to get renominated. Hold on, let
Ah,
me go back.
fuck.
Everybody who's losing, everybody who's out of their seats
What was one for?
to get.
For me being on the board.
I'm sorry.
For me being on the board, and L is for the Clippers loss.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Let's get through this. Which can we please get through this?
Sure.
Um, but back to it. So, anybody who's paid for membership will get a email with
Yeah.
instructions on how to nominate. Is that right?
With a link of names of people who are eligible to be nominated for the board, and then the people who are nominated will be emailed to ask them if they choose to accept or decline. And then the people that accept will receive a questionnaire asking why they're a good fit.
Karina, I have a question for Karina. This is a real question. As far as the board is concerned, do people know what positions are open? How does that work? The people getting the people nominating the person. Do they know what they're nominating them for?
Let me round up the nominations and how it works, and then I'll circle back to that.
Cool.
Okay, so the people
I want to know what I'm getting into, just by the way. She's gonna get
everybody type 0. Everybody type
for Jorge
0
being on the board.
0.
I'm just kidding. So the people that get an email, for example, I nominated Rudy today, so he'll get an email because he agreed to it. It's like asking, why do you believe you're a good fit for ACB leadership? Have you done this before? What are you willing to volunteer retirement services for? Some tasks and projects may require a hard deadline. Are you willing to complete, which he has? If you previously served the board, what committees are you active with? Tell us why you're a good choice for membership, blah, blah, blah. So just questions that let everybody know why you feel like you're eligible to be a board member.
And then, sorry, let me get in here and who's eligible to be in the board member? Like who's eligible to be nominated?
Everybody that's a 2020 paid member that's not their first year as paid members.
Okay, so you had to have a.
Bye, George.
Bye, George.
So long.
So
Farewell.
And let me tell you why. Like, this is something we implemented last year or this year, 2019, because we had people be nominated for the board that I'm like, I don't know who you are. You've literally never been to any ACB activity, and I don't know who you are. Not me, but like in general. Like, we don't know who you are.
Listen, we collectively at that time as in leadership, including people like myself, that knows a lot of fucking people now. We were like, yo,
Angel.
of course I'm popular. Hello, Bad Bunny as fuck. But no, but seriously speaking, I mean, I've met so many people at away games, and you guys know this. I've been a big proponent about going out there and meeting people, and I tried doing that. Listen, there was people in there that we were all of us collectively. Antonio, Kim, Bruce. At the time, it was Dean. Dean knows a bunch of people too. We're like, who the fuck? Well, listen, a lot of people know who he is, at least, for multiple reasons. But anyways, you get what I'm saying? Getting it. There was people there that collectively, 7 of us had no idea who the fuck it was or who they were, right? We're like, oh, listen, we got to address this because part of being in ACB leadership is more than just, hey, I'm part of leadership just because of the title. And that's what it felt like some of those people were, because we had never seen those people before.
Yeah. And I think it makes a lot of sense. I feel, and especially because the way you guys been treating the board, that you guys are in big part the face of ACB, and you should be able to. They should know you, so they can come up to you and ask you questions related to ACB, and I mean, so I think that was.
She called you a YouTuber. Just saying.
Fucking YouTuber.
Fucking YouTuber.
But that's not the point. The point is, I think we just don't want to have like random people, like a group of fucking 50 people be like, oh yes, like this, let's worship this almighty X person that has never been involved with ACB. You know, like it's something that we're like, okay, we want somebody that's been actively working with ACB.
100%. I agree with that.
And
go for it.
Yes, George. Did you raise your hand?
No, I just wanted to make sure that you were going to get back to the board seats. Yeah.
So the way I don't know how much longer we're gonna keep it this way, but the way our structure's been set up since I've been here is you board you you board on the people that you or elect the people that you feel are fit to be in leadership. Right now it's 7 people. And then once those people are elected and those 7 people are locked in, we distribute like office positions like president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and then we disperse our duties. So this year I'm up for my term is up, Tony's term is up, Rudy's term is up, and Angel's term is up.
Damn, why you gotta call me out like that?
Carrie. It doesn't mean you're not coming back. Stop. Um, so what we're looking for essentially is like I think Rudy, Angel, and myself have committed to coming back onto the board. So what we're primarily looking for is people who are willing to fulfill the slots that are vacant, which is a treasurer ideally, someone that will process game tickets, set up game ticket links, and then help on game days with like bringing exemptions into the stadium and helping Kim bring in stuff into
The bin.
I'm sorry, distributing either membership or merchandise. If it's not something that we can fulfill, we're always asking for volunteers to help with these things, especially with the game day distributions. There are days where Kim's overwhelmed with distributing membership and distributing merchandise. So if you guys are willing to help with that, but not really ready to commit to a board seat, let us know.
Yeah, I mean, it's something we discussed earlier this year that I definitely want to fulfill for next year is really getting the committees involved and really depending on a lot of the committees to help just the leadership because we see how we get frustrated or fatigued when we don't have help. So we're definitely gonna be putting out a call for a call for arms when it comes to committees. So if you're interested in helping out with design, if you're interested in helping out with game day and different committees, look out for that because we're going to definitely look for help for 2020. So
One thing I want to add to that though, just and you guys can all back me up here on this one. Karina, you and I have had multiple disagreements throughout the last 2 years. Rudy and I have had multiple disagreements, not just here on this pod alone, but on leadership stuff. And at the end of the day, we understand we get at each other because we care, right? We're passionate about it, and it's not anything personal, but we always find a way to talk to things. And luckily, there's usually another 6 people. Well, sorry, another 5 that are involved in the group that help decide how things should be done. So it's never really one person being done. I bring that up because if you have someone in mind, think about that person. Well, can that person handle criticism? Can that person is he going to get butthurt over little things? Think about stuff like that too. You may think that someone might be qualified, but also think about how can that person handle something that doesn't go their way. Look, popular to never, I'm not going to get into that. But it's like I was really gonna say contrary to popular belief. As much as people really think I am a certain way when it comes to our group, I do listen, and I do. A lot of times we go back and forth and shit, but it's not always my way.
Nope.
Sometimes I get mad
I feel
about it. Sometimes I
too.
get mad about it, but at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, it's obviously my opinion, my perspective on something for the group. Collectively, as a whole, the rest of leadership thinks that I'm wrong, and that's fine. We'll move on. We'll move forward, and that's how it is. I mean, obviously, I always want to win, right? But that's just my personality. It doesn't mean that I don't care or that I'm wrong sometimes, and I am wrong more often, quite a bit.
And that's not just for leadership. We ask that in our committees, like people that help us with merchandise and that help us with TIFO creativity. It's like if we don't pick the design you picked for the last like 2 or 3 times, it doesn't mean you should stop trying. It means like that didn't work this time. Keep trying. Like we appreciate people who are actively creating, people who are actively trying to help, people who are giving their input, even if shit doesn't go the way they wanted.
Yeah.
We never want to feel like anybody's suppressed or like their ideas are suppressed because we like opinions.
Which is why I bring that up, right? Because if someone does decide to go after, to become nominated and decides to pursue their nomination and ultimately gets elected, just throwing it out there, hey, don't take it as we're against you or no, we don't like your ideas. It's remember it's a collective. It's a group at the end of the day, right? We try to be a democracy. As much as I say Karina is Trump as fuck or Rudy is
No,
fucking
I'm
Hitler,
not.
it's not really the case, right? It's not
Fuck.
really the case. Well, listen,
That's the
it's
first time I
not.
heard that one. What the fuck?
No, we've called you
No,
Hitler.
no, no. We
You
said that to you
you
before.
come.
Stop, chill.
Yeah.
But
All right.
but you get the point. Like it's not really the case. We shoot the shit a lot. But as much as I give Karina shit, as much as I give Rudy shit, it's for a reason. But they're dope. No, the point is they
Rudy,
take criticism the same way.
Leo's as fuck.
Leo's as fuck, yeah, for sure. Except for this
Leo's
guy, I don't
as
know what's
fuck.
going on with this. All right, you know what? If you guys have any more questions on how ACB leadership handles stuff, feel free to reach out to us. We want to be as transparent as possible, so feel free to reach out to us. We just wanted to give you guys an inside look on what the leadership process is and how the membership works and everything that's happening because we're gearing up for a long 2020 season. Hopefully MLS Cup run, MLS 2020 season. So we just want to be transparent with you guys and kind of give you insight of what we do as in leadership. Let's move on to some more lighter tone stuff. Can we talk about the
Just
ACB? Oh, go for it. Yeah,
yeah, I
what
was
were you
gonna
saying?
say because you said people reach out to us. Yeah, reach out to us on social. That's fine, but try and go above and beyond a little bit more on that. I know, and this is insider stuff where we started talking today about with the front office. Karina, Rudy, you guys know this. November 30th, we're trying to do something at the stadium. I'm gonna make my effort to be there. I don't know if Karina
Can you
can
be
make
there?
it. I know Rudy. Yeah, we talked
No,
about
we
the stuff
can.
already. I should be good. But yeah, I should be good. But point is, come and look for us in person.
Yeah.
Come to the ACB party, the holiday party. Look for us there in person. Talk to us in person. Let us get to know you. Like that in a few years, if you do decide to run for some type of leadership role, we know who you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know.
100%. Listen, Angel is not as mean as he seems to be. Karina is definitely not as mean as she comes out to be.
Hold on,
Yeah.
chill.
Okay.
That's
Yes, I
arguable.
am.
All right,
Just
listen.
like
She's
just
not as mean to you the first time you meet her. Does
just
that
bring her
work?
some pumpkin spice bullshit, and she'll be
Yeah.
happy with you.
Pumpkin spice
Hmm.
anything.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah,
pumpkin spice
whiskey.
anything.
definitely reach out to us and the rest of the board. If you guys want to talk about anything, either in person or on social media, we're always down to talk. Again, let's move on. So let her know. Angel touched on it. Can we talk about this Christmas party? Because I heard it's gonna be something else. I'm pretty hyped for it. Let's talk about it.
I'm fucking hyped for it.
We do have lots of questions about that.
For what again?
The Christmas party.
The Christmas party.
Oh, am I? Oh no, Karina said I couldn't DJ, so I'm not pumped for it.
I didn't say that. I'm all for it.
DJ Scoot 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 Scoot.
Yeah, I was ready to make my fucking comeback and everything, but no, ya no quiero.
All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
You guys, this is Angel that I literally fucking deal with on a daily.
Day to
Okay.
day, day to day. All right, moving on.
This is why my head hurts on a daily because
But am I going to Baltimore though?
you are. You're going to Baltimore.
You fucking
Baltimore's
dumb,
gonna be a
man.
mess. I can't wait.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I can't either.
Wait, can we just talk about ISC really quick?
Oh, that's a
wanna talk
good
about
yes.
IC? All right,
Yeah,
talk about
actually
IC.
talk about that so people are aware.
Actually, you know what? Time out. You know what we didn't talk about is board duties.
Okay. Yeah, you actually. You know what? Yes. Can we talk about
The
this?
shit
Yeah,
that I
you
asked
run
was-
you run your shit.
I
Yeah.
want to talk about this. You're right.
Okay, let's talk about our board duties on a daily. Yes, we have a president and a vice president and a secretary and a treasurer that deal with shit like, oh yes, I'm an officer. But outside of that, like we do shit every single day. So like right now, Kim deals with like all the membership stuff. So she processes all the orders. She sends everyone out their member ID numbers with emails. She relays messages, etc., etc. I currently handle the external communications for our members. So whatever happenings or news are out, I let them know. I and Tony actively participate in ISC, which is an Independent Supporters Council. We deal with other supporter groups outside of, well, actually just MLS, NWSL, and USL, maybe a few others. And we attend a meeting every year. On a daily, we're handling things like game ticket links, processing those, making sure that they're not fucking random people buying tickets from our website, promoting game day stuff, coordinating tailgate stuff like food and raffles and
Entertainment,
DJs.
yep.
Viewing parties, away games.
I'm not there. I'm not there yet. Distributing membership and merchandise stuff. And then people who bring in our exemptions, so like banners, flags, drums, tifos if applicable. People who work on our tifos, so like creativity, buying all the fucking supplies, making sure that we have a space to create our tifo, away games, promote away games, viewing parties, charities, social media, graphics. Thank you, Rudy. Um, Promoting those up there. Merchandise, creating new merchandise items, ordering stuff that's cost efficient for the group, and G2 stuff, which has been pretty minimal.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with it. So this
This
is
is
like
the
day to day shit.
day to day shit. And another thing, like, so what you guys don't see is that we have a Slack channel. We have a Slack channel, and that thing is there's something going on every day.
Every fucking day.
There's something going on whether we have to work on, and I'll talk about myself. Like I'm creating pretty much all of the graphics that are going up on social media right now. So anytime we have any kind of initiative going on, like right now we're working on the membership for 2020. We're gonna follow that up with the Christmas party graphics, and just like we had the whole jersey campaign. So everything like that, like that's day to day. These guys, that we got requests.
Victoria Block.
We have B Block. We have B Block. We had like Angel. I love Angel, but Angel hits me up on Wednesday night for a Thursday night release of viewing party. So we have to, push out.
Whoa, bitch!
We
Oh,
we have to push out. We have to push out.
You're right. You're right as fuck, Rudy. Yeah, you're right as fuck.
We have to push out all these banners up for him. So it's just a day to day shit. Is every day. It doesn't stop.
And every day there's an ongoing issue at the front office. I just want you guys to know, like, please do not underestimate our board. Like, we're always fighting with the front office for something.
Yep. All right.
Except Alex Merced.
I
I love you, Alex.
I kind of want
Alex
to.
is my favorite.
I kind of want to give you guys let's talk about this party because that's what I'm really interested in about. I want to give everybody inside look, but now let's talk about this party. Date December 7th. Is that correct? Did I get that right?
December 7th. Yes, Saturday, December 7th.
All right. Let's talk to me about this party. Where we at? What are we looking like? What's cracking for that day?
I have to look up the address. I don't know by heart. So the party is going to take place
By memory. By memory. Your heart doesn't hold memory.
Oh, here we go. Listen, this is not Select Channel. Can we stop?
By your brain.
Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop? Party. We're hosting the party at.
Party in the elevator. Party in the elevator.
Karen,
I'm gonna go the address.
Listen, I have kids, dog.
What is it called? What is that place
The base.
called?
The base.
Okay, so we're having a party at the base. Oh, I'm fucking tired. The base LA. It's in the like Eagle Rock, Glendale, North.
It's like Northeast LA.
No, it's not even
Northeast
close.
LA.
It's like still like 5 miles away from Eagle Rock.
It's 352 North Avenue 21, Los Angeles, California 90031.
Yeah. So.
It's at like Urban Futsal LA place, and it's a really dope space because there's places for the kids to play. They can play soccer, they can play video games.
Yeah.
And then there's also space to like eat and have tacos and have a DJ and like outdoor space. So it's a really cool space.
Good parking.
Good parking. An area also where we can lock our kids in so they can just beat the shit out of each other playing soccer and while we party and get drunk.
Lord of the Flies is gonna be amazing.
Yep.
Down.
Did you read that book?
Yeah, of course. Everybody read in ninth grade.
Listen, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay, sorry. That's what I read in ninth grade. Back to the base. It's a dope spot. Like we
held a meeting there. We held the supporters union meeting there with the Galaxians and the Outlaws.
Yeah.
And
there was also a big ass rumble there.
Yeah, that's right.
Not the day we were there. Not the day we were there.
No, not the day we were there.
But it's a dope spot. It's pretty central in LA, so there's good parking, so you don't have to worry about parking.
A fuck ton of parking.
Yeah. And the space looks great. I can definitely see us like partying there, because it's just a lot of space there. So it should be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm pretty hyped on it. We will start promoting that shortly. I think this week we're trying to do membership, and then following week we'll probably start pushing that hard. So you see more information coming out of there. But just save the date, December 7th. That's the party.
Did we agree on the toy drive for that
Yeah,
also?
yeah, we
Okay.
did. Actually, I just sent or earlier. I sent a message to Carlisa at Galaxians, letting her know like, hey, Ranchos is actually holding a toy drive, which is the person who caters most of our events.
Mm-hmm.
That way they can bring toys to the day of the party.
Yeah, people see that on our socials because we'll blast it out
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Question, because I did see it from Romo. He wants to know, is it formal or what? Because listen, I got some Stacey Adams I'm ready to rock. So you let me know. I'm trying to be fly as fuck.
You know, I don't know. It's like dress to impress, but also bring your cleats. Whatever the fuck
Cleats?
you guys want.
Maybe not cleats,
Your
but listen,
indoor shoes.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's talking
every
about
year,
if we want to get a game of indoor going.
There you
every year I've been to ACB party. I've always I dressed up a little bit. You know what I mean? I like doing that, but it's not a must. If you want to be a clown and come in your sweats, then go for it. Like
Please,
we're not.
please don't come in your sweat.
Bitch, are you calling me out? That's the old me.
I'm not.
All right,
Yo, look, if shoe
chill,
fits, wear. I wasn't talking
chill.
about
That's
you.
the
I
old
wasn't
me. I
talking
mean,
about you.
but look, Pete, that's still wearing sweats. But,
No,
I'm
here you go.
at home.
Listen, that's not. I wasn't calling George. Not George. I wasn't calling Angel out. I'm just saying, if you want to come in sweats, you can't come in the sweats, but you're gonna be a clown because everybody else is gonna be dressed up. It's on you guys.
Just
Do whatever
say
you guys want.
it. Are you calling Angel out?
I'm not
You
calling
calling
it.
Angel
Make,
out.
Listen,
make
Say
yeah,
sure homie
have you
Scott
seen?
doesn't bring fucking blessing. Thanks.
Listen,
Listen, let me address that briefly. Briefly, everyone needs to get off that tip because everyone's quick to fucking ride Alan Gordon's dick over some free beer.
Me
Same
vale.
bullshit.
Me
Fuck out of
vale.
here.
no, but
Well,
listen,
everybody fuck out
let's
of
not
here.
let's not have the argument.
Everybody
Let's not have the
Honestly,
argument.
Nah,
homies
Let's
pour
not have the
money
argument.
and
Oh,
then
nah.
buy him a
Nope.
fucking keg.
Nope.
let's not let's not
Keg?
have the
If Team
argument.
Blessing ended up in the Galaxy, all he would do is bring beer to the ACB tailgate, and everybody would
Yeah.
be quick to ride him too.
All right,
Okay,
So
can we not? Can
the
we not?
fucking easiest
nah,
way
fuck Alan Gordon.
to
I
a
better not see
fucking.
him. I better not see him at my Angels City Brigade
Who said you were
Christmas
getting
party.
nominated? You're not even nominated. You need to fucking chill. I
Oh,
only nominated Rudy.
Can I still go to
the party.
Yeah.
It's the Baltimore. All
Can I
right,
still go to
man.
Baltimore?
Fuck. Yo, Karina. Listen, I thought Karina was gonna be dope. She's gonna help me write this podcast smoothly. Yo, she's
She's instigating.
yo, she's part of this shit, man. Like, I lost control. I lost complete control.
Get
of
it,
this shit.
see.
Jesus, take the wheel at this point because I have
I
no
don't
idea
know.
what we're doing no more. All right. So, Christmas party December 7th. Nominations start on December 13th. So get your fucking
Wait.
your.
Nominations start this Friday, November 8th.
Ooh.
Oh fuck!
There
All
you
right,
go.
so elections is all right. Let's wrap this up.
Hang tight. Let's go over the
Okay.
time.
Let's go
frame.
dates. ACB news. Hold on. We gotta do
Hold on,
ACB
wait.
plugs. ACB
Wait,
plugs.
the
I
jingle.
don't think I
Jingle,
will.
Hold on,
the jingle.
hold on. Hold on. Don't say anything. Go for
Jingle.
it.
ACB plugs. These are the
ACB plug.
ACB plugs.
Why are you like this?
ACB plugs. These are the ACB
ACB
plugs.
All right, Karina.
Now
Now
you
you
go.
good. Now you could go.
All right. So first nomination email will go out this Friday, November 8th, and it'll run through December 7th. Again, that's going to be a list of people who are eligible to be nominated for the board, as well as a link of two people that can nominate others. We will host nominations through December 7th. December 8th through December 12th will be for nomination questionnaires. So people who accept their nominations and are willing to move forward. And then our election email will go out December 12th, Dia de la Guadalupe. And then voting will take place on Friday the 13th. So on Friday the 14th, we will know the 5 people who are going to take those 5 board seats.
Dope. All right.
That's it. I'm done.
And then December 7th is the Christmas party. Be aware of that. Tentatively, November 30th, we'll have some kind of gathering at the stadium, but that's still in the air right now. We're just kind of throwing that out there.
We'll
Save
see
the
if
date.
our friend office follows through.
Yep. But we'll
They ain't shit.
definitely keep you updated on that. And with that being said, we did have another segment planned for today, but we ran. Listen, I love this. We ran a little longer on this conversation. So George, do you want to do questions? Are you still alive? Are you with us?
I got done.
George, where's your Jack and Coke?
I finished it.
I didn't see.
I was
Why
drinking
didn't
because
you
y'all
get
were talking the
another
whole
one?
time.
Why didn't you get another one?
Because people are on video, they could see.
All right, George, could we do questions? Do you have questions for us?
Yeah.
All right, let me play the little.
You know what I mean? We're still fucking up big, bro. I think the score's gonna be 2-0 Galaxy.
I mean, we did better than I expected.
Fuck, San Jose.
Fuck Levels FC. Fucking G's are gonna be coming on top, right?
Okay.
Yeah, do all questions. Let's do all questions.
Damn, you guys should have just heard what Karina said all about the sorry ass people in ACB. You guys just missed that shit. That's fucked up, Karina. Me vale.
All right.
Me vale todo.
14 wants to know what is something all of you would like to see in the North and improve on this upcoming year. Rudy, you're first.
Interesting.
Quick and short.
Quick and short.
Short.
Full participation,
Karina.
top to bottom.
Can you please repeat the question?
What is something all of you would like to see improve in the North End in this upcoming year?
Improve.
A male president.
Not possible. Improvement, I would say people at the back of the section to actually participate. At the back of the section. Because at the front of the section, people participate. It's just the people at the back that just want to fucking hang out and drink.
Aren't you usually at the back though?
I am.
That's accurate. That's accurate.
All right,
But
Masa
she's
George.
better than she does with Shua.
Masa, what you got to say?
Nothing.
For the Clippers. Kidding.
Angel.
Oh,
George.
Yeah, Angel. Well, Angel's male president.
Angel's not president.
According to other friends, yeah. No, realistically though, I'm with Rudy. The thing is, I think for 2020, it's going to be full participation amongst 4 sections. So it's getting everyone incorporated, and I've been asking Rudy to help me, get the chance out there for quite some time now, and still hasn't happened.
Put on Trello.
So I'm pretty sure I already did, but I'll do it again this week just to be sure. But yeah, full participation from everyone. That means knowing the chants. If you don't know the chants, clapping, waving flags, the whole nine.
George.
Yeah, just to follow up what you guys said, I think there's going to be 4 sections. Everyone on the same page. Bacadito B Nasty wants to know, will Karina continue her dictatorship next season, or is she a quitter? She answered that she will be back.
First of all, if you buy me a peacock blanket of San Marcos peacock blanket, then I'll fucking stay.
There you go. That's it.
All right. After ES wants to know, question for Karina. What are some concerns with regards to the next year's safe standing?
Interesting.
My concerns, honestly, are I'm like Mr. Krabs. My concerns are ticket sales. And how are you going to, my concerns to the front office are like, how are you going to control the people that come into our section? How are you going to hold them accountable for like, get compensated for the new people that come into the section? I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's I seen that earlier today, and I hadn't even thought about that. So
that's a good question.
You're
yeah,
the president
really
for
good.
a reason.
All right. Daniel the Messiah wants to know, well, this is more of a thing. It was great meeting Rudy in the bus to LA Live after he redacted.
Okay.
What did you do?
Something.
What'd you do?
Something. Well, yeah, go ahead.
All right. And then he said, did Jorge get kicked out? I swear I saw him being taken out on a chokehold. That's accurate. And he follows up by saying, fuck Apex Security, which is even more accurate.
Yep.
That's
Fuck
accurate as fuck.
Apex Security. Yep.
Fuck Apex
Yep.
Security.
Yeah, fuck them fools.
Karina, do you want?
Fucking
I don't know if you
tell
want to
how
share much.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know if you want to share a little bit about what's happened since the LAFC game, the playoff game. I know something that we still are working with the front office allegedly, right? That's arguable if they really have done anything as of late. But do you want to share anything about what happened after the game and what procedures we as an ACB leadership took to address all the issues that we had to deal with security for the 3rd time in a row at their stadium?
Does anybody else want to answer this?
No,
listen,
President.
You president as fuck, right? That's why I voted for you.
Okay. No, you didn't.
Bet.
I can't even fucking begin to voice how angry I am with Apex. I have chosen to not take the fucking rebel route and let our front office handle it. Our front office has done a very poor job at handling this 11 days in, so I'm still fucking pressing them on like, hey, where do we stand with this, with the league, with MLS, with security, with our people with fucking LAFC people. So just know that I'm on it.
Yeah.
Every
Karina, just to
fucking
add
That's
morning.
pressure.
fact.
Every
Karina,
fucking
just
morning, I'm like, okay, well, what did you find out? What did you do about it?
Karina,
I'm being a dick about it. Yes.
just to add a little bit more pressure on the our RFO. This isn't the first time we deal with Apex Security
Yep.
at that stage.
And
Is that correct?
okay,
Without
and
doing any
that's
name,
correct.
without saying
And
anything.
just to
Yeah.
add to that, prior to this game, I specifically requested to have a conference call with not only our front office but their front office, their security team, and for them to assure us how this was going to be different from the previous times. They emailed me the morning, I think the day before the game, like Wednesday the 23rd, that morning. They're like, oh, hey guys, by the way, can you jump on a call at 11? And there was no
Yeah, I
security
remember that.
involved. So, like, every fucking day I'm fighting for this shit. For the last 2 weeks, every day I'm like, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Because if you don't do something about it, I'm going to go to the league. I'm going to go to fucking AEG. Fuck LA Galaxy. I'm going to go to AEG and I'm going to bring you down with me.
Listen, and that's accurate. My routine in the morning has been getting my coffee, getting my little pan dulce, and then read Karina's message to the FO. That's
Nice.
every morning. That's what it's been like.
Mine is
Thank
slightly different. Is mine get to work, I see that a message comes in Slack. I knew it's Karina. I turn my phone upside down, and I wait until later.
So
Yep.
later.
All right.
Yep, because I
Next
already know what
question
it's gonna
comes
be.
from Armenta underscore R121. Realistically, what three players would you target in the transfer market?
Karina,
Yeah, Karina, go ahead.
what three players will you target?
What three hotties would you are gonna target?
Yeah, that's
Huh?
I didn't want. I just
Also,
wanted to hear what
Maybe
three
a left
hotties she was gonna
back.
say.
Number one, a left back.
Left back. Yeah.
I don't know.
Left back.
Like
I mean,
Hulk smash. The FO, yeah, I am.
Karina, focus.
Yeah, yeah. No, we asked you a question. What three players will you bring in? You're the president right now.
I don't know what three players I would bring in. I mean, I
you
would
have the
definitely
positions.
bring in at least two defensive players. I'm sorry,
Nice.
and a
Oh yeah, yeah. We just lost one. So duh.
striker because I really don't want Slatan to stay.
Same.
Wow.
All right, Angel, what you
Masa,
have?
I want to hear from you. Masa. Yeah. Rudy, let me handle
Masa,
that, please.
Masa.
What?
Which three players do you want to
Exactly.
bring in?
Agüero, Agüero, and
Dialogue.
maybe Balotelli.
That's just one though.
Now you bring him in 3 times. That's cool. I ain't tripping.
Angel.
You know what? From what I've seen, I fuck with that left back that they were talking about.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
his name? The kid that's playing in Netherlands right now, Calvin Verdonk, and shout out Tony underscore B underscore real. That's how you say it, George. That he mentioned it apparently, I guess at some point earlier this year. And if he did, credit to you, because it seems that it's going to be done deal with him, at least based on some accounts
Yeah.
and reports. Listen, I scoped. I haven't looked at any of his games yet. I'm gonna make an effort to watch FC Twente this weekend. But he's been a starter for them, and FC Twente is a pretty well known one of the. I'm not gonna say better right now, but definitely over the several these 10, 20 years that we were able to watch European soccer, you've seen them a few times in I think Champions League maybe a few times for sure, Europa League, and obviously they're a division that's played on some channels. You can watch FC Twente, so definitely make an effort to catch him out for sure. I don't know much about him to talk about the left back role, but if it's from what I've seen a little bit about his athletic ability based on what I see of him, he reminds me a little bit of Pele Van Aanholt, except that on the left hand side. And that would be one. Obviously, the other one, Kun Agüero. Listen, I'm on record to be the first one to say that shit earlier this year. We got to get him. And you know what? I'm gonna fuck with Centurion.
Oh,
Just
really?
because that's Masa's boy.
It's
And
so dangerous,
listen,
though.
listen, I get that it's dangerous, but you with coach like GBS that requires basically you to be on top of your shit, professionalism, all this bunch of shit. I don't think he's gonna take his shit and his bullshit that he has done. Plus, listen, the guy was a baller, right? At Racing. Masa knows this better than I do. He's playing Atletico San Luis right now. Well, allegedly he's been riding the bench, but come on, it's Atletico San Luis. It's you just gonna go die out there. So those are the three players that I'd bring right now.
Rudy.
I will double up on what Angel said, except for Centurion. which I don't. I don't necessarily think he's a good fit for the Galaxy. But I would like. I think I like another wing, right? The opposite of Pavon, with same kind of flavor, just the opposite. Who that is, I'm not sure, but I think that'd be nice to have.
I'll go with exactly what you said, but instead of the wing, I still want Diego Godin in this team.
Another center back.
Yeah, I'd rather get a center back and push Polenta out to the left.
Okay.
Or sell Stairs.
Listen,
We have the
we definitely gonna talk in this offseason about this. So
yeah. All right.
I think having this conversation. My bad, George. I think having this conversation next week might actually be better, just because by the looks of it, there's already talks of certain moves already happening, and this is only a week and a half after the Galaxy got eliminated. So that's good stuff.
Yep.
A la verga, Darwin Seré, man.
All right. KJ Lopez. Ooh, good question. What is the best and hardest thing about being an LA Galaxy podcaster? Rudy. Or
listen,
YouTuber, if Rudy's case.
I don't have any downside to it. I love the shit because we do it. I mean, why we started was because we do this shit anyways. We just did it offline.
Yeah.
Right. And now we just do it.
I'm
Now
so
we do it
good.
live and when we do it with a bigger audience. But I love the shit. I don't. Other than some of the time consumption, I don't. I don't have any downsides to it.
Angel.
I hate being banned.
Yeah.
Talk about the Galaxy, but can't go to games.
Yeah,
Accurate.
yeah. Karina, this is why you president. You smart as fuck. You know everything.
Masa.
I agree with Rudy 100%.
I would say the hardest thing for me is fucking predicting a lineup. This fucking team.
Or the score.
This fucking team can't. Or the score.
Yeah. Good shit.
Can we replace George with Jeremy? Because I think
No,
he's good at
fuck
predicting.
no. Maybe we can bring him in for predictions,
what?
but
Crazy shit
Just
though.
for the predictions.
yeah, just for predictions.
Quote me
What
on
do
what
you
I
mean?
said
I had the best
last
predictions of
week
the
though
season.
on the last pod
What'd you
about
say?
LAFC.
Sorry?
Don't remember. What you said.
Seattle was gonna win.
Oh yeah. No, I'm glad
Yeah,
you did.
defensive issues. Yeah.
This
All right.
isn't a MLS podcast.
Look, I mean,
All right.
I had a better defense. Go ahead.
You okay?
I'm good. Me?
Yeah, I know. You're right there, Karina. Damn.
She was about,
Está
to,
bien.
she was about to go off. I knew she was gonna go off.
Yeah. All right.
No, go ahead.
Rock Arda says, to make things interesting, do you look for a left back in the league and trade, or look at the international market?
International market.
Man, it's so tough though, right? Because how many international spots can we possibly acquire? Right? There's a big move of bringing people in. Like a lot of teams are bringing people in. Fucking the Revolution, who banked on taking a spot or two away from, they're bringing internationals in. I don't know. That's a tough question.
I guess
Yeah,
it's
but
also
then you
kind of
forget
hard to
that-
address.
forget There's two teams coming in, so they might not use all their international spots.
Well, and then
so
on top of
there's
that,
always that.
CBA stuff, right? There's supposed to be talks. We don't know what it's looking like for next year. So right now we can only speculate based on current rules, and that can easily change.
And that could also fuck up our current negotiations with players as far as, I'm sure we'll get into it, but Drini and all of them, I'm pretty sure we're waiting on.
True.
And he follows up by saying it's Rock RDA, like spell the RDA. LOL. Much love, of course.
Should have read that first. And then...
Yeah, Ronaldinho wants to say, anybody got the phone number to Child Protective Services? One of the
Oh shit! Why George?
Why,
Why
George?
George?
I
Why
don't know
George?
what the fuck y'all talking about?
Fucking asshole.
I'll provide it.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Go to George's Instagram. Go to George's Instagram.
Have you not been on George's Instagram?
Dude, I comment on George's shit every fucking day.
Yeah.
I
George's
fucking
asshole.
You guys, look,
every day.
honestly, most of the comments that I get from the videos is like, you're a piece of shit, but I want to keep seeing this. Keep doing it.
No.
People piece of shit.
It's
All right.
it's me like you're trash. Leave my baby alone.
Pretty much.
All right.
All right.
Lucifer wants to say, shout out to HOHFB or don't record at all.
That's right. Shout out HOHFB. That 2020 is coming hot. Hey, shout out to Karina too, though. She kind of joined that HOHFB on her own, doing her thing. Tell everybody about that mile today, though.
Nicely
I'm
done.
not gonna tell everyone about that mile today.
Just know
But
she
I'll
did
tell
one though.
everyone about
But
that
you-
mile
But you did a mile. You ran a mile today, right?
I'm trying to run a mile every day.
There
Yes.
you go.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go. Get
Not
it.
And
run
I
it
will contribute
like running.
$3 to the ACB account every fucking day.
Same.
So peep this. If anyone wants to join in, loosely and hold yourself accountable, we have a group chat that we started on Instagram. It started with just a few of us, like five of us, and now it's grown to like I don't know, 15 or so, where we're holding each other accountable for our fitness goals. November we started a mile a day run challenge. So basically, for the day that you don't run a mile, and you have to track it, we have a way of we're tracking these things. For the day that you don't run your mile, you're contributing $3 to the ACB Venmo account, basically for TIFO funds for next year.
Yep.
So if anyone wants to join in on that, listen. If you're on Instagram, if you want to join on that, shoot me a message, whether it's my DM directly or to the Straight from the Stands account. We'll probably make you backtrack 4 days that you're behind, so you're gonna have to run 5 miles straight. But if not, you're gonna
It
have
kills
to
somebody.
pay
It kills
$3.
somebody.
Add me
No,
on
no.
Apple because I don't do like all these fucking workout apps. But if you add me according to my phone number on my Apple Watch, then you guys will
Yep.
fucking know if I do it or not.
Yep.
All right,
Alright,
we'll let
alright.
Rudy handle that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
alright.
this
Um,
challenge only for November, Angel?
The 1 mile
what?
day.
Is that only for November?
Yeah, we're doing it for November right now, but I mean,
I'll get in on it then on the
All right.
30th of November.
What did you
Awesome.
say?
He's gonna join on the 30th of November, for November only. But
Alright,
no,
George.
if anyone doesn't want to join in, you
Sábado,
can last
se
minute,
puede
shoot us a
tener
message. I mean,
todas tus millas.
All right,
Vaya,
Girlfriend
vaya,
Herrera
Jorge.
wants to know LA Galaxy's fifth place in the regular season, qualify for 2020 Leagues Cup? Question mark.
I don't even know.
Supposedly.
Is it? Did they?
Yeah, supposedly. They haven't officially announced it, but they were gonna expand it to like 16 teams, and of those 16 teams, basically it was gonna be like 4, 5, and 6 seed or something like that from each conference to represent the 6 clubs from the MLS will be going 6 or 8 or whatever, however they be doing it. But yeah, something like that.
Hopefully, the fucking
Mm.
schedule for that is better than this year, though, man.
Yeah, and I think that it will also incorporate the Canadian teams, and I guess given the Canadian champion, I forget exactly how that shit was gonna work, but supposedly it's supposed to be 16 teams, and yeah, I think because of that, I think we're good to go.
What is this for?
The Champions Cup,
League-
Champions League,
Cup.
or League, fuck, whatever.
Oh,
it is.
No,
the Leagues
Europa
Cup?
League, the
Alright.
Europa League
The
version.
Europa League, yeah.
Yeah, Europa
Okay.
League, yeah, the Europa
Cool.
League version.
All right. Insta Carlos wants to know any new chance for the standing section in 2020. What if we have some ideas in mind? Question mark.
What?
One more time.
What was the question?
Do we have any new chance for 2020? And he wants to know what if he has ideas for new chance.
I think 2020 is definitely going to be experimental. I don't mean to jump ships and
No, go
football,
for it.
you guys.
Go for it.
2020 is going to be experimental. So we're doing with the 2 primary groups that we have now, and it's like, let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Listen,
We are happy to have the Outlaws engage and bring in their ideas and their collaborations. But I think 2020 is really going to be a year of experimenting and bringing in mostly Galaxians and ACB stuff together. So
yeah, but don't let that discourage you from sending it in. This
no,
year,
not at all.
Yeah.
this year we had a couple chants that came out of the blue that were really successful. So if you have something, shoot it to us. Listen,
Yes, Yes, sir.
and it might not be a thing that we do 2020, but we could backlog it and make sure that it comes out once we're settled in with the North End. So
All
yeah,
right.
shoot it.
All right. Romanaldinho 10 wants to know for Karina, how come ACB didn't pay their taxes before?
Yeah,
I
Karina,
knew
why
that
didn't
shit
you pay
was
your
gonna
taxes before?
I knew that shit was gonna come up at one point or another.
Okay. Since I've taken office in 2019, since
Like
I've
she's
taken
drunk
office
already.
in 2017,
Yeah, she is. She's been
ACB
done.
has paid all their taxes and submitted all their taxes.
There you go.
Prior to that, I cannot state what the fallout was, but it's been handled. So if you're just instigating, then just fucking see your way out of here.
Oh,
Vaya,
vaya Romo, vaya Romo, vaya Cerote.
She said take
Hey,
your ass back to
Karina.
Jalisco.
Hey, Karina, go
your
put on
ass
some
back
sun.
to fucking Tepa or whatever the fuck you're from.
Damn. She said she's from the good part of Mexico. Fuck.
Trump
Just-
Karina.
What
Trump
part of Mexico are you
Karina.
from?
Just to be clear that
Actually,
we're not
there's
against
nothing
Tepa.
in Mexico right now.
Yeah, seriously, what part of Mexico are you from?
Michoacan.
Ooh, that's
Los
why
Pesados.
she's from where people get
Puro
shot. That's
pinche
why.
Morelia.
All right, George, you're
Oh
saying?
fuck, you're gonna get Rob all hyped, man.
Yeah.
Just to be clear,
Actually,
straight from the stands is
Rob
not
told
against
me to
Mexico,
give
everybody.
all of you fuckers
Karina's
a hard
the
time,
girl version
and
of
none of
Angel.
y'all ain't shit.
George,
Oh, and they just complimented you.
George, repeat that again. George, repeat that again.
Ooh.
Karina's the girl version of Angel. Somebody, God. Karina, go put on some sunglasses. Do us a favor
Yeah,
so we all
put
know.
sunglasses.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
No,
Yeah, it's
see what you
done.
did-
Please.
did-
God damn. All right, let me get through these questions. Now
Go,
she's
go, go,
gone.
go, 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 go.
Oh, never mind. This question is for Karina. All right.
Karina, come back.
No, no.
Glenn wants to know. Glenn wants to know. With Rodney
Wait,
gone,
wait,
we are down
wait.
3 center backs: Steres, Polenta, and people. Who do you play as your starting pair?
Okay,
Fuck
glitter.
Yes, we got glasses on. We got Karina glasses on. It happened.
Less glitter.
Those sophisticated as fuck.
I don't like glitter.
This is why you guys work so good together.
Oh
It's
wow,
fucking-
Wait,
we got glasses going on. Fucking it. Hey, how did I
I
lose
have
everything?
a lot of glasses, you guys.
How the fuck did I lose control of everything? What the fuck happened
Blame
today?
it on the alcohol,
What was
baby.
When
Glenn's
did you have
question?
control?
Blame it
I didn't
on
at
the
all.
rain.
See what the fuck this? Listen,
What was my
audio listeners.
question?
Hold on, audio
Really
listeners.
apologize, audio listeners.
Audio
This is
listeners,
usually-
you should have been on
Listen, I've
YouTube.
been saying this for a while. If you're not on YouTube,
You should've
you're
been
missing
on
out some
YouTube.
great content.
All right, George.
Now we all have glasses.
I feel like I missed out on a great question.
No, not yet. We hold it. We held it back.
Oh, not yet. I held
Okay.
your question. But
Okay.
this is a galaxy related question
Go for
as
it.
far as
Okay.
players. So the 3
Okay.
center backs, we have Steres, Polenta, and people. Who do you play as your starting pair? Karina.
Steres and Polenta.
Okay.
Yep.
There it is.
Steres and Polenta. No people. I don't like people. I can't
Yeah.
say I don't like people, but I would definitely leave people out. Steres and Polenta.
There it is. I agree with the president.
Based on the
Más
season alone,
vale.
I'll say the same.
All right.
I don't have three. You guys, I have so
Daisy,
much glasses.
Karina. Daisy wants to know, how do we get more involved with ACB? I would love to help out more.
Daisy, you can reach out prior to our charities and see how you can help with those. You can come out to TIFOs.
Yeah.
You can help with.
I'm gonna be a total asshole right now.
No.
If you're I'm gonna be. This is to anyone in general. No, fuck that. We've
that question
we've
was not
stated
for you,
so
Angel.
many times. Chill. I have the glasses on. See this? Relax. we No, seriously. How many times have we said, "Hey, we have this things going on. We have this going on. Reach out to us.
Angel.
Reach out to this. Reach out to this
Some
account. We
people-
do that."
Some people
Come
like
on,
you
people.
or Angel, be nice.
Yeah. Hey, no,
Listen,
Daisy.
Daisy has seen us plenty of times.
Yeah.
We've
has.
approached her. We've talked to her plenty of times.
But,
And I don't mean it now. Moving forward, Daisy, now that you know who we are and how you can reach out to us, shoot us messages. When we say, "Hey, there's something going on this weekend," or "There's something," let us know. Shoot us a DM.
Yeah.
Show up to you know what? Show up to ACB party and introduce yourself to Karina and tell her, "Here's my info.
Party.
Here's everything. DM me, girl."
not only that, Daisy, if you feel like you have something to offer, or there's something you definitely want to help us out with, let us know. Let us know, and that goes to anybody, just not you, Daisy. If you guys feel like you can help us elevate any part of ACB, reach out to us and see if that works for us. You know.
All right. Madam Serrano wants to know, can we get Romney out to the holiday party?
You get
Actually, I'm still working on who's coming out to our holiday party.
Not Alan
Not
Not
Gordon.
Romney.
Mm,
Romney's not on the team anymore, Karina.
Alan Gordon and Daniel Steres.
I'm okay with Daniel Stairs. If you said David Bingham, I would have had a total fucking fit in this fucking podcast right now.
You would have had a bigger fit for him than Alan Gordon.
Ooh, fuck.
Alan Gordon said he's flying back for our holiday party. So
I hope if fights get delayed.
All right.
No.
Jose wants to know, will construction of the new supporter section be complete on time for the start of the new season?
yes, because the Chargers ain't shit. Actually, we hope so.
Yeah, the FO
They're
has
not
been
making
saying.
it playoffs though.
But they're.
All right.
Are you following
Bro.
the AFC West? Cause
Yeah, they're pretty
They
trash.
might.
Everybody's trash.
Raul
Everybody's
from
trash.
Southgate wants to know, with Safe Standing coming to the north and any plans underway to collab work with Lars and Galaxians, New Chance, Tifos, etc.?
Can I address that?
Yeah, go for
Yes.
it. Go for
Because
it.
people swear that. Anyways, I'm. This is on record, and I have no beef with Lars. but Lars have decided that they do not want to come over to the North End. So we will not be collaborating in any way for anything regarding to the North End 2020 moving on with Lars. We will continue working with Lars with other things like viewing parties and things of that nature as we have been this year. Moving forward though, anything having to do with Lars in 2020, that's not going to be a thing. And it's not anything that we have anything against them or them against us. Just they want to stay in 138. Cool, good for them. We'll support the fuck out of them, but we're gonna keep doing our thing, as Karina already mentioned earlier, with the Galaxians and ourselves. We already had an idea this was gonna happen earlier this year. So from earlier this year, we already started planting the seeds, and since then, been watering the garden, doing all this shit, and we've kind of have a foundation of what 2020 is going to be. As Karina already added to and alluded to earlier, we're definitely going to take ideas from Outlaws and any ideas people have. However, given that 2020 is still going to be somewhat experimental, don't get offended if something that you have in mind is not going to something we don't want to incorporate just yet. Is because we still have there's going to it's a bumpy road to start,
Yeah.
but we're going to make it happen.
Bear with
And
us.
yeah,
Bear with
yeah,
us.
bear with us. And we do have a plan of how we're going
Go
to
take
start
your
these things.
sunglasses off.
And then just to add
I'm
to
gonna
that,
take
like
a potty
All right.
break.
we'll see, you'll see there will be updates coming out on how just the supporter groups in the North End will address things, and that'll come out sooner or later. I'll do with Victoria Block, B Block. Uh,
Victoria Block, B Block,
yep,
All
Vagina
right.
Block,
that's it.
Since Karina's gone, I will ask this
Verga
question
Block.
now. ACB Conway says, "Tell Karina I love her." Karina, ACB Conway loves you.
He said it. If you didn't hear
All
it,
right.
that's not you.
You shouldn't have left. Alex
Yep.
the Great wants to know if Zlatan doesn't come back, what ideal four would you guys like to see in a Galaxy
Kun.
uniform? We said Kun Agüero. General something first class says, with contracts, would you like to see which contracts would you like to see the Galaxy decline, and which one should they accept? Decline the fuck out of Rolf Felcher.
Can we
You can't
elaborate on this?
decline his contract. Oh, stupid.
What
Because
happened?
well,
Don't stop
that's
the
what I was gonna
sentence.
ask because I'm not sure exactly whose contract's still up, whose is up at the end of the year, who's gonna be up there for option, and who's still here. So I'm not unless you guys know this off the top of your head,
Mm-mm.
go for it. We can have this conversation. If not,
We
I
aren't
prefer to have
comfortable
it next week.
answering this
Yep.
question.
Yep.
We want our lawyer present.
No, definitely next week because today we're supposed to go into early predictions of who stays, who's out. But again, like I said, we ran a little longer on this conversation, so we'll do it next. So we do it next. We do it next week. We'll talk about who stays, who goes. At least our early predictions of that, and yeah. So next week we'll be here for that.
All right. The real Rizal wants to know, will we see our Angelinos jerseys by the start of next season? Asking for a friend.
Yep.
Listen, first of all, you guys have had multiple opportunities to receive your jersey, pick up your jerseys. With that being said,
Can you just tell them?
there's still going to be two. As of right now, there will be two additional options, as I alluded to earlier in the pod. On the 30th, we are talking with the front office about doing something on November 30th at the stadium. So that could be an option. We're still working on getting that information out there. Second option would be at the
Christmas party.
Christmas party, December 7th. And I am aware that there's a few exceptions that we're gonna have for those that are not here local in the state, that are well, at least here local to the LA area, that can attend to either of those. I've already addressed with some people that I will be getting stuff to them directly. But bear with me. Antonio's gone right now. He's on vacation. He's the one that has it list. So when he gets back from his vacation, I'll get back to getting the jerseys taken care of for you guys.
And we are done with questions, y'all.
We have nothing else for Karina. Nothing but Karina.
Oh yeah, one more question. Last and final question, Karina. Now that you're here, thank you, Rudy. Jonathan Malter, J Malter 521 wants to know,
Why are you rolling your eyes though?
Malter versus Massette. How much does she love the FO? Although we went to the LAFC postseason game.
Fat L for that one though.
Let's take it with it's a three-part. First part, Alex versus
Alex
Jonathan.
Massette or Jonathan Malter? Pick one.
Alex Merced.
Is it a close
Yeah.
race?
Is
or
it because
like...
he just won a fight over the weekend?
Do you want me to tell you why?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
This is why we're here.
Good juicy.
Listen,
Alex
Jonathan,
Merced-
close your ears,
Alex
Jonathan.
Merced-
Let her talk.
Jonathan Walter, I can't even. I don't even know why you put yourself in this position, but Alex Merced is an LA local. Like, he loves LA. He's an LA local. He loves the Galaxy. He loves the Kings. He loves the Lakers. I'm not even gonna go into
The Dodgers too.
Keep
And the
going. Keep
Galaxy.
going.
Malta's from
100%
Tennessee.
Alex Merced.
Malta's from like North Dakota or something.
Tennessee, right? I thought it was Tennessee
I
or
don't know,
Nebraska.
South Carolina.
Ohio.
I don't know.
Ohio.
Wyoming?
Last year when we were in Portland, and Malter commented on my husband's ACB tattoo, and my husband yelled at him and said, "I don't get paid to support."
Oh.
I'm gonna stick by that.
All right, what's the second part?
Okay. The
Alex
second part
Merced,
is how do you feel
100%.
about now the second part of Jonathan Malcher's question is how do you feel about them going to the LAFC postseason game?
You don't want me to answer that.
No,
Hold
you
on.
do.
That was
Play
that's right
fifth.
here.
Play fifth.
Okay, you want
Play
me to
fifth.
fucking
Play
answer
fifth.
that?
Play fifth.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We dealt with verbal, mental, and physical abuse. So them being at that fucking game was, to me personally, was a big fuck you. I was like, yeah, that's great. This is what I collect a paycheck for, but fuck you because this is the only time I can just like not be working and like watch a game. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
All right.
Listen, if the Lakers were playing at the same time, could have been at the Lakers game.
You could have been at the Lakers game. What was that? Wednesday?
I don't even know.
Tuesday?
It was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday.
What was the third part to the question, y'all? I
The
didn't see
third
it.
part was the beef with the front office, or was it
How much do
something
you
about the
love
front
them?
office?
How much do you love
Or
the
how
front
much do you
office?
love the front office?
I don't love the front office right now because I feel like they're collecting a paycheck over being actual LA Galaxy fans. And my continuous shit is like, you don't want me to go there. I'm not trying to hurt
No,
you.
yeah, this is why the
feelings.
podcast is here.
Okay.
Listen. Hey, we don't censor.
We don't censor.
We're not Antonio
I'm
Magana.
about to say that. Bola de magia.
We don't censor.
We're not no bola de majas here.
We're not bola de magia. My shit is like, hire a bunch of people that actually give a fuck about the Galaxy. Hire fucking people that are actual fucking Galaxy fans that are not like from wherever the fuck and are collecting a paycheck, whether it's from San Jose or Missouri or whatever the fuck. Like, my shit is like, I am a LA Galaxy supporter first. I am ACB president. I am ACB first. So my shit is genuinely like, fuck everything else.
Yep.
Fuck everything else. Like, I don't give a fuck what your rationale is. I don't care what your excuse is. If your rationale is like, but my job, but my, geographical, I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't give a fuck about all that.
I love it.
My shit is like, I'm an LA Galaxy supporter first. I'm ACB president first. I'm ACB first before anything else. So if you don't fucking stand by me with that, then you're not fucking primary to me.
Listen, I'll say this, right? As we're getting ready to wrap up, I want to thank you for coming on, and we really appreciate you coming on. But second of all, I love the fact that you held nothing back and you're very blunt. I love that. I mean, I love that about you in general, but I love the fact that you transmitted the same thing to the podcast. So we really, really appreciate it. I know we kept you up way past the time you like to go to sleep.
It's okay. It's okay.
I legit thought it was gonna be shorter.
extra.
For the record, if you try to call her right now, her phone goes straight to silent because she has her shit on do not disturb mode. So.
Well, that's because I'm on this shit. But like.
On this shit, huh? On this shit?
I
On
can't
this shit,
confirm
though?
or deny that.
On this shit, though?
You didn't call this a shit?
Can't confirm that. One time, I guess I tried to call like at 2 a.m. like I did a lot of my friends the same night.
And it's like, nope.
I called Rudy. I called George. I think I called several people from from our group chat, all in the same night.
I love you. All right.
When was that?
I don't even remember, but yeah, apparently that happened. Called a whole bunch of my friends.
You don't say.
All right.
I think you know what I think I even called Alex and Jonathan. And you know what? I think Gasparo was one of them. And I talked to Gasparo on the phone. I remember this vividly.
Was that Seattle? That must have been Seattle.
Listen, I don't remember when this was,
That
but
must have been Seattle.
the one thing that stuck out to me was talking to Gasparo because that was really random to me.
All right, boys. Again, Karina, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming into our show. I know it's a long time coming, but I appreciate you coming now and kind of dropping a lot of the knowledge for a lot of people who have those questions and for going on that rant and for being blunt. I love it. I love you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So, do you hate the front office?
So like
So do
0
you-
to 10. 0 being
Yeah,
the least
where you at?
amount of love, 10 being a lot of love. Where are we at with the front office?
0.
Oh,
Man, let's take it back 1.
One. There you go.
upset.
Ooh,
Perdón?
One is for the Merced, right?
One is for Alex Merced. Yes.
There you go. Okay.
All right,
I
boys.
love Alex. I'll stand by that again. Like, that's my shit.
I'm pretty sure I love
Before
him more than you,
anything
though.
else, I'm a fucking LA Galaxy supporter, and if you're gonna fucking sit there and watch them and be in fucking black, then that's a big fuck you to me. So fuck you back.
With that being said, as the president of ACB, Karina at Karina
I mean,
C
guys,
underscore 121 on Twitter. I'm your boy Rudy at I Am
and
Smarts
on Instagram.
on Instagram.
Jonathan Malter, hit her up. Talk shit if you want.
Text
If
me,
anything, he
FaceTime
might blame me
I don't
more.
give a
He's
Yeah,
like,
fuck.
oh,
George, you're in trouble
if
now.
anything, if anything, oh, you instigated it.
Yep.
You instigated it. Listen, fuck it. At J Undefeated 7, hit me up there if you want to complain.
With that being said, it's another episode of
Thanks.
Straight from the Stands. I Am Smarts on Twitter. I Am Smarts on Twitch. I Am Smarts on the gram.
This is George, J Undefeated 7, Instagram and Twitter.
This is Angel. Follow me at LavyDave96 on Twitter, ADF3691 on Instagram, and big ass shout out to Alex Merced on his massive win over the weekend. Dog, I see you doing your thing, knocking out that Roquillo, but 11th round, but good shit. Good shit, Alex. I'm proud of you. No wonder Karina doesn't want to fight you.
I love you, Alex.
Close me out, Massa.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. Peace, love, and
Damn.
Jesus.
He's talking from another dimension.